And we are live and things are shit.
Here we are
that's
again.
Just Elsbeth.
I hope everyone's holiday gave them what they wanted. Our little group of adventurers will be looking for holiday when they're done here, I'm sure.
Yes.
If we live.
Our fabulous party slashed their way through some more twisted monsters during our last session. Working their way deeper and deeper under the tree in the sacred grove of the Golden Circle. Never stopping, always hunting and moving forward. Destroyed a trio of harpies who were singing something that was an old, almost recognizable elvish tune. And that's all gone now because they're all dead.
Hey, you know all about that as of now.
There are two of us.
Drew some of the group in on that, but ultimately everything was lost. Scattering more of their stench-ridden guards before them, the group found their way down into an even lower level, where the mud and decay were even worse than above. Some party members spending more time in the mud than others. And when we left, our worn, dirty, and tired adventurers had come to a crossroads where they were trying to decide the next step.
Quick question.
Yes.
Elsbeth, that's all caked in mud. Is her hair still showing blue, or is it like, does the mud actually like kind of disguise her?
Well, it's pink, but...
Oh, sorry. Well, colorful.
Yeah.
Or is it brown?
It's relatively brown.
Grayish.
You can see pink streaks in it, but...
And I am a that's
dude.
right. Give me a
Okay.
minute. Do. Oh wait, I can't do that today.
What a wait.
And I am a giant lizard.
Oh yeah, you did turn to a lizard.
I did, which is the only reason you got across those steps.
Oh. Quick side note.
Yes.
300 XP
Ooh.
from last time for everyone.
Yay!
Don't forget.
Party time.
Still not a level, but yay!
You said 300?
Yep.
Yep.
We're over the halfway point.
Yeah, we've only got 5,000 more to go.
Roughly, yeah.
Well, I do. You guys are a little ahead of me.
You should all be of a level now, but we can deal with that stuff later.
Let's see.
So where you are, you've come up out of the deep, deep mud. The floor itself is relatively level, and it is made of stone. The walls are made of stone. There are wooden support arches at random intervals that hold this together. The path itself essentially goes either direction, left or right. And I'm going to go with Dundon. Make a perception check for me, please.
That is a 13.
Hell yeah.
It's a little bit difficult to tell, but you kind of think that maybe to the right is a little higher and drier, but you're not sure.
Yeah. I'll pass that information on to the group and ask which way they think they want to go.
Well, what we're looking for is low, right? Everything seemed to be below us.
Can I tell, given where we've traveled so far, where about under the roots of the tree we are?
Yeah, give me another roll, because I believe that's part of the dwarven natural ability, right? Is underground direction.
Natural 20.
You're fairly certain that it's essentially straight ahead from where you are.
Okay.
You sort of come out like this and you're headed back. And if you had to guess, to the right might be better. You're like 90%. You're like, yeah, that's probably the way we need to go. Because you're just kind of you're doing that whole like came down here, went out there, went around here, came back there, and you get this picture in your head, and you're like kind of leaning to the right.
All right, I'll relay that to the others, kind of explaining how I've come to this conclusion based on your excellent explanation of my mental prowess.
As a fan, are you still a giant lizard?
I'm going to lick my eyeball at the question.
Okay. Noted.
If you weren't, that would be more impressive.
Yes.
He'd have his own Twitch channel.
That's not the only channel you'd have. Oh.
Listen, if that was the case, I would never struggle with rent. Don't worry.
Rent check.
Don't worry, we were never monetized to begin with.
Hi, Twitch.
Oh, well. So, let's all head to the right, because that appears to be the direction we really need to be heading in.
Usual order?
And all I can think of is, let's all go to the lobby.
Yeah.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's all go to...
Kill ourselves some creeps.
Why can I not find that? Don't mind me.
Usual order.
Ignore me.
Okay.
Usual order.
Because the other option was putting the lizard in front.
Well, I wasn't sure if there's enough room in the caves for how big he is, and the caves.
That was my point. Is that the lizard would at least be able to tell us if he'll fit.
I'm gonna go on the ceiling.
Okay.
So.
So then, usual order.
Yeah, usual order. I'm just on the ceiling compared to usual.
Oh, what a feeling.
Okay.
I'm going to need a bath after this.
So, from the direction you were facing, you moved to the right.
I'm lagging. My head. Give it a second.
Wow.
Sorry. You know my computer's dying.
Thanks for the laggy NPC moment. Side note, my daughter saw somebody doing something on the side of the road as we were driving by the other day, and the person was kind of like hesitating doing this, and she went, my God, it was a laggy NPC.
Yeah, it's not your child.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you were standing making the choice left or right, Dundon thought that the routes were further ahead. So as you've gone down the right passageway and it splits to your left or to your right, to continue in that direction would be essentially left.
Right here, does Thea hear anything coming from this direction?
Perception. You're trying to hear if there's something from the right.
Yeah. I have... Hold on, let me look at what my perception is. 25.
You actually hear something coming from the other direction, not that way.
The other direction, like the straight would be?
The way that you want to go.
I'm going to look back at Iadu and kind of point up at that direction.
Fucking hell! You're ugly enough already. Please don't have
Woo! Beautiful.
Okay. Lovely.
I think I'm gonna die again.
But the sound of that, I go ahead and slide up in front of Thea, since she's got noise ahead. And then I will go ahead and try to stealthily make my way up there. So if I can go for super quiet.
It was relatively distant sounding. So not an immediate thing.
Okay. So then I'll start making my way up here. At this point, we're assuming no traps until we get closer to any entrance.
So essentially, what you see where the at the little edge of the hallway at the end there, those two posts come up, and there's actually an entwined archway over that opening, and it is just dripping with reddish mud? Question mark.
These wooden supports, are they the roots or are they something else?
Make a perception roll.
Because I don't have any languages, I can't be very helpful. This is gonna be a bad time. I'm gonna lick my eyeball now.
Oh wait, I know lots of languages. I know languages if it's like written down and stuff.
Oh no, I just can't talk.
They don't need you to forge anything right now, dear.
Yeah.
14.
None of the supports look like they're actual living tree roots. It's hard to tell, but that's not really. It's because it's not really your background.
Yeah.
But you're like, nah, that looks a lot like a support.
Oh, you can't see
I
me.
want to go check out the red liquid.
So as you step up, what you see inside the room, it actually is a relatively speaking, a very big room. And
Oh, you got a whole lot of.
let me see if I can tie those
for
back
fuck's sake.
together for you.
Okay, that reminds me of home.
I have concerns.
Think I've got that fixed for you, Azathan. God damn it. Maybe not.
It's alright. I can just drag myself around by the aura.
That's a good idea. Home sweet summoning circle.
Say,
Nobody touch it!
Okay.
I'm just gonna... Giant lizard is gonna look down at Thea upon recognition.
Caution walking in. It does not always work well if you just walk in. That started this problem in the first place.
Check for traps.
That too. We're gonna do that.
A DM description of the room, please.
Okay. The room itself, it has actually come up just enough to be high and dry. The supports around the room do look as though they were much more neatly spaced, evenly planned. It holds the ceiling of the space significantly higher. It's like 20, 25 feet. It's got sort of a dome to it. And the center, you could see right where the oculus would be if it were an old school dome like that. But the center at the top of the dome, there's a dangling chunk of tree root. And it doesn't look sawn away like the ones on the previous level. This one looks as if it was literally ripped down. Like you get that, when you cut wood, you get the broken pieces sticking out like that.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like above. At ground level, that root continues down in, and you can see where this has been sheared off. And there are two giant chunks of metal that are in this tree root, as if they've been grown there.
Part of the chain, possibly.
It does look like that.
But it's severed.
Yes.
So wait, let me ask this question. The other level, is it above us or below us? We went down further, right?
Correct. You went down more. My
I really want to touch that chain and see what happens.
This.
But I won't.
my
At least not
artist, my artistry is not being particularly artsy right now. However,
It's a gas.
come on, there we go. There are a bunch of lines and symbols painted all around this, and that same goopy red muck is essentially spread over the top of this stump, what's left of the root. You're fairly certain this is not going to regrow.
I want to do a little science experiment real quick with that red goop. I want to put that in a vial,
Okay.
and I want to mix in one of the vials of the Temple of Knowledge Holy Liquid in and see if that'll counter it.
Interesting.
Holy water.
And you guys yelled at me when I pocketed a few.
I don't think I was there for that.
Yes, because you stole them.
They clearly don't need it now. Now do that.
Oh my god.
Potato, tomato, whatever.
Hold on. I don't have a language for that. How does one speak pissed lizard?
One person's holy relic is another person's.
Door stopper.
Thank you, archaeology forever. Representing all of Great Britain.
I was gonna say, thank you, British Museum.
Wow. Okay.
We're calling everybody out tonight.
No,
I guess
just
so.
Britain. Just Britain. All of Britain.
Somehow I don't think that they follow this channel. You never know.
I was about to say surprised the Queen does, then I remembered she's dead.
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh!
Listen. Ragging on the Queen is an American sport. I don't know what you mean.
True.
Exactly.
Anyway, are we certain this doorway isn't trapped?
We didn't get that far yet.
No.
It does this weird fizzy thing, but you're not sure what that means.
Okay.
Does the liquid remain?
It's diluted. It's not as goopy as it was.
Okay. We're gonna play
Mentos
some games
and
now.
soda fizzy?
I'm gonna. Oh,
Not
sorry,
that
what?
reactive.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're not launching anything.
I
with
want to
it.
touch the red liquid now, and then I want to touch the little concoction and see what the difference is.
Thea, what are you doing?
I have a long shot here, but I need to test some things.
Are you gonna lick it next? Or...
I'm not licking
Don't
it.
give her ideas.
Listen, do not taste the science.
Is the doorway trapped, Thea? I want to go and examine that circle.
Okay, I will go back to that one. Hold on.
Yeah, let's check for traps.
We're at a 16 for that. Wait,
You are-
18 because it's +2.
Okay. You are absolutely confident there is nothing here that even resembles a trap.
Okay then.
Like, you're like, how would you in this goop? No trap.
And we
Okay,
see no exits out of the room from where we are.
Directly opposite is another large opening just like yours
Okay.
that leads straight ahead.
Now I see. Gotcha.
Sorry.
I would like to carefully approach the. I'm not sure, a kind of circle.
Yeah,
without
it's a
breaking
very,
it.
It's a very weird pattern. Give me is it spellcraft?
Arcana.
Arcana.
Something
Give me
I'm good at, so I'll roll shit.
I would. I'm going to break my wild shape, climb back to the floor, step out of the wild shape.
Well,
I would much rather have you not done that first.
No,
I was waiting for it.
I know better. I would like to assist Ellsworth with her check.
Okay.
so
And
we
I'm-
get an advantage.
And I'm staying right where I am to make sure we don't have friends come from behind.
12, because that roll was awful.
Wow.
It's even worse than the first one.
That's how it's going to be tonight. All right.
Yeah.
Azathan, what can you see?
What can I see with my elvish eyes?
You're still looking like a lizard to me.
Lasting side effect of the goop.
Arcana.
Oh my god, it's hideous.
Arcana, yes.
Yeah, I had a 12.
Azathan, you have that?
Do you want, I could do an arcana, or, yeah, I could do an arcana. Would you, if I'm looking at it from, let me start with an arcana. Because I'll look at this a couple different ways, see if I can figure something out. Yeah, that's much better. That is a 21.
This isn't... You're not sure. You'd have to be much more in-depth with the wizardly part of it. I feel like this doesn't look anything like a summoning circle or something like that. This looks like...
I'm gonna pass most of this information. I'm gonna pass this information on to Elspeth.
And Elspeth, as soon as he says it, you're like, oh, I was looking at it wrong. That's why. Derp.
Oh.
You're like, oh, I was thinking this was meant to keep something in. And that is not at all how this is set up.
Meant to keep something out?
Maybe. You're not sure. But that's much closer than...
Because this doesn't look too terribly similar to the circle from the Temple of the Willing, right? Because I, unfortunately, was a lot closer to that circle than I care to remember.
Do you mean the one in the greenstone?
The one
room?
that I released the person for.
The one that's
no, it does not look at all like that. That circle was very specifically designed to keep somebody.
But it does look like the other room, doesn't it?
What's that?
It looks like the other room, though. Not the room where that, but there's the other room with the spiral.
Where the other chain broke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does look like that. This is repeat performance land, and Elsbeth, as soon as they say that, you're like, oh yeah.
That's
you have that memory thing, right?
Yeah. Keen mind.
Were you there for the Temple of the Willing, though?
No.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. We picked Elspeth up before we went down to...
That's right, because you were upstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't there with Thea letting loose the thing, but...
The symbology here, you're like, oh yeah. This is definitely like, it's a weird variation on a warding kind of a thing. And you're like, why would you have a warding thing on something that you already broke? It's not clicking.
Maybe to prevent it from going back together?
My best guess would be to make sure that no one could fix what they broke.
Yeah.
Which means...
If Thea walks over the lines, does anything happen?
I was about to test that safely.
Damn it!
Well, it's completely safe for you, Elspeth.
Hopscotch!
So, interestingly, as everyone is there, and Thea's like, nah, I'm gonna test this, and steps in. I need, particularly from Azathan and Elsbeth, I need perception.
Nothing says fear of annihilation quite like...
18.
You said perception?
Yep.
17.
You both actually notice, as she steps in, the foot that remained on the ground when she stepped in is the one with the chain on it that she's still wearing. The chain is attached to the ground. She steps in, that chain sparked.
Ooh.
She grounded out whatever the hell that was. Like, she broke that, stepped in, and then her chain on her ankle went...
Thea, stop. I hate how stupidly lucky you are.
I don't know ever what you mean.
You should
You
probably...
just set something off.
You should probably be dead, but you're not. Step back, please.
I just wanted to see.
Step forward, please. Does it spark again?
You put your
Got
left
me doing
foot
a
out.
two-step.
Do I get tip for this?
Does it spark again?
Nope.
Ooh, so she broke it.
All right.
So I can go closer?
No.
Nope.
I don't think we get a chance to say
hold
anything.
on.
That sounds like they had to just keep walking.
I
No,
was
no,
going to
no.
suggest somebody looks at it with the sight.
No, because the last time we did this, Elsbeth nearly turned inside out, and several of us disappeared from reality. But that is a good idea otherwise. I'm gonna look over at Elsbeth.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's just fine.
So, do you want to step across the line, or should I do it?
You guys are being babies here.
No.
Nothing to this.
No, there's nothing for you for this. Because you are grounded by your anklet. And
Roll for it. Whoever gets the lowest roll.
do you want to play
Wait,
rock,
there's
paper,
another
scissors for it?
anklet. Who has the other anklet?
Nobody's wearing it.
Oh.
Did Belgar have it?
Probably.
Probably. Because none of us would wear an anklet. Do you want to play rock, paper, scissors for it?
Why don't you just go?
Okay. I will step over the line.
Okay.
Sweet.
we're fine.
It's broken. Alright.
Then
So,
Thea wants
Thea
to
is
touch the metal.
Thea is our test trap in many, many ways.
Dundon, give me a perception, please.
$23.
You definitely hear chains rattling through the exit on the other side of the room.
Hey, everybody, we got some rattling chains, so either we got some ghouls headed our way, or,
Either way, we'll have company.
other baddies. Does it sound like it's getting closer or further away?
Stationary.
Let's go that way now.
Stationary. Did this start after Thea walked further in, or is this more just like...
You just picked up, like, they had mentioned that they heard something in this direction. They're fussing around with a tree stump, and in the other direction you hear chains, and you're like, wait a minute, is that what they were hearing?
Yeah. So I relay that to everyone and ask if that's what they think they might have been hearing previously.
So then, can Thea do the perception and verify if that was the same noise or not?
Sure, do another perception.
Thea's distracted as hell. She don't know. Not even telling you what that rolls, but I
want to go that way. This will still be here. Let's go that way now. If it's possible we're catching up to someone doing something, I want to catch them and stop them.
Go for it.
All right, I'll take point.
Okay.
Let's follow Elsbeth!
Oh, God.
Okay. As you get to the opening, you can see there's a much cleaner stone, secure corridor going straight ahead, and it branches off to your left. And to your left is definitely where the chain sounds are coming from. Now that you're here at this side of the room, you can hear it echoing down that hallway. And you do notice there's some kind of a smear on the floor down there. At the far end of the hallway straight ahead, you do see another arched opening, and there's flickering light in there, but you're too far away to see what's going on.
Okay.
Look back at the.
Do I hear sound coming from straight?
Yes. You hear sound from both directions now that you're standing there listening.
You want me to do a
to the
sneak
left.
and see? I'm gonna try to do a sneak and
Which way?
let's start with the left first.
Please excuse me, I'll be right back.
Okay, so she'll sneak to the left. While she does, I will sneak up.
Are they separate rolls anymore, or is it like a... What the hell's the roll for sneaking around now? Stealth?
Stealth.
So
Combine everything. Give me a stealth roll, please.
21.
I have. Let's see. Hold on. 16 plus 7 is
23.
yes.
Wait a
You
minute.
said.
Thank you.
All right, we will start with Thea. Thea, as you creep up, you realize you stop just in time. To your peripheral vision on your right, you see a cultist. Crimson robe, cultist symbol, holding a chain whip in either hand. And he has tucked himself around the corner. He's just waiting for someone to stroll through. As you see ahead of you, across probably 10-ish feet, are cages along the wall, and there are people in the cages. And the rattling that you hear is the people rattling their chains. Okay, that's you. Yadu moves up. You get to the archway. It has the gooey crap once again smeared all over the woven root system that is the arch. As you reach that point, you see a room that is, if you were charitable, you would call it an operating theater. And this is not a time to be charitable. There are 5 tables. There is blood everywhere. To your diagonal left, as you look in, you see a cultist who is basically carving on somebody who is laying on a table. There are at least 2, 3, 4 other bodies wrapped up in there, and bones and blood splatters. It's kind of not cool. There is another exit directly across the other side of the room.
Well, that makes it simple for me. We know exactly what I'll be doing.
Nope. You said the buzzword.
You did. You said the C word. Let's go.
We don't want to try to regroup to say what we're doing and fill
it's
each
real
other
simple.
in?
Easiest way to regroup is I yell a battle cry. You hear.
Okay.
You yell a battle cry, we alert other people.
Yes, because I'd rather them alerted and coming towards thinking you're not there. I want them coming at me.
There's kind of a reason I station myself at the intersection.
Yeah.
So
I'm away from all y'all on purpose here.
You're going to be initiating the thing. So I'm going to give you top initiative spot.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and have the doctor add to his own theater.
Okay. Everybody else, please give me an initiative roll.
No.
I have 18.
Sorry, 4. Wrong character.
What did Dundon get?
Oh, 17, sorry.
I could be hurt now. Whoops.
Azathan?
12.
Okay.
He is falling over now.
Also, the fact that my voice is still elevated is a wild thing, and I'm going to have to figure out how this works later on.
To be fair, we haven't taken a rest yet.
No, we haven't.
Sleep when you're dead.
Yadu charges in.
All right.
Oh,
Halberd.
shit.
So whack him with flash.
Okay.
And that'll be 15 for
You
the
hit.
first attack. Doing damage of
The lethal variety.
13. Second attack. 11.
The 11 doesn't really do it, but you didn't really need... Damn it. I'm having tool problems.
Gotcha.
Let me
Okay.
help you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I didn't hit him with the second attack, because I swung and body was already falling.
Thunk.
So, you do that.
Yep.
Because you moved in.
Yep.
To here, and Stabbity stabbed him. And right behind you, with a fabulous moment of advantage, is the cultist you didn't see hiding around the corner who was waiting for you.
Yep.
What is your armor class, sir?
17.
You get a long, sharp knife right up into the back ribs.
Ooh, you need those.
And you get 7 points of damage as this guy just digs it right in. He stabs it right up under that weak spot in your armor. You're like, ah, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, a second swing.
Actually,
So the butt thing, is that a reaction?
that is a reaction. So
Okay.
I still have my butt attack and I'll use it.
I thought it was a bonus, but okay.
No. Specifically because of Polearm Master, it's considered to be it's a reaction for basically a third attack. Or no, it is a bonus action. I take that back.
Yeah.
So I still have my reaction as well. Yeah. All right, then for reaction, I'll that's a bonus action too. Okay. Yeah, I'll just whack it. So that's 14.
To hit?
Okay. And 5 points of damage.
Ooh, he staggers, but he is still on his feet.
Mm-hmm.
You've knocked him a little loopy. Okay. So that is your action going on there. Thea, what are you doing?
Did that scream alert the guy that I noticed in my room?
He has perked up, but he has not moved yet.
You
I'm
have
going.
2 hands
I
of
can-
solution.
Huh?
Ignore me.
Oh.
We usually do.
Oh.
I'm going to wait with Rip and Tear up for now and just see if this guy's reacting, or if he reacts.
Held
Okay.
actions.
That brings us to Dundon. You're still basically in the other room. You heard the yell. Are you forging ahead? Which way are you going?
I am. I'm forging toward Yadu right now.
Okay. So
Being
you can-
unaware of the situation with Thea.
You will actually, from where you were, 5, 10, 15, 20, you could probably get one more square up.
Like here-ish?
Yep.
Okay.
That's about the limit of your regular movement.
25.
But at this point, are you dashing?
That's true. I would be dashing.
So that would actually put you... Oh, I did it again. Wrong tool.
Here-ish.
Yep. Put you about there.
Okay.
Woo!
And you can see, once you get there, you can see the flickering light. There's candles in there. They're very low. They're very dim. Not exactly operating theater lighting. However, it does look a lot like a...
Abattoir.
Yeah, pretty much.
Abattoir, Charnel House,
Yep.
Meat Market.
Down to
Asia's
Azthan.
bedroom. Yeah.
Shit. I'm going to stop what I was doing. Hearing the battle cry. Damn it. Alright. And I'm going to make my way... Let's see, how far can I go from where I'm at? I need the measuring tool.
A regular move will get you right around where Elsbeth is.
Okay.
Ballpark.
Yeah, I will move to about where... I gotta remember to grab myself by the aura.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I know. Alright, so let's
Okay.
see.
When you get there,
Yep.
you see Dundon forging up the hallway, straight ahead, and you see Thea has this gleam in her eye with both knives. She's just crouched and waiting.
Yep, that looks like trouble. I'm gonna go with Thea.
Okay.
I can see down this corridor and see the prisoners, right?
You can see at least one person in a cage from your position there.
Okay. Do I recognize this person?
You do, indeed.
Is it?
That person is your missing caravan master.
Yeah, look at that. Saving him from imminent death.
Again.
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 What is it with you and nearly getting shish kebabbed all the time?
Ask him that when we save him.
Yeah, well, we'll work on that.
Okay.
You know, he's probably safer in the cell until we handle all this.
Yeah.
Because we didn't 100% clear the first thing.
So, Thea, your held action pays off. The guy with the chain whips comes around the corner like, ha ha! Oh!
Boom!
You're right
Boom.
there. Your action.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah. Hold on. Where's my cheat sheet? Where's my cheat sheet?
God damn it, Thea!
Oh no! How
This
did I
is-
manage that one?
So she's
Hold on.
gonna get her attacks, and I will also attack when he comes around the corner.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
While she's finding that, chocolate mushrooms are... Oh, wait, can't get... There we are. Chocolate mushrooms.
Alright. Let me go old school. Find my book real quick.
Just roll a 20-sider, dear.
Okay. Let's see. It's a 19 plus...
You hit.
Yeah, don't bother with the modifiers. You definitely
Now
hit.
figure out the damage.
Well,
These
can
are
I hit with
daggers,
both
short
rip and
swords.
tear because I had them both out? I want to do a double hit this time.
Okay, roll me another 20-sider.
I got 16.
You still hit.
Okay. No, give me a sec.
Are
Give me a
these
sec.
short swords or daggers?
Daggers.
No, they're my daggers and they're my magical ones.
Alright, so dagger is already a d4.
Is
Are they +1?
huh?
they
No, my
plus-
daggers are +2.
Okay.
So 3 plus 2 is 5. Plus I
Plus
had another 2 because I
dex.
have the. Hold on, I have to do a +2 because it's also my proficiency, which is
Not
now
on
it's not
damage.
hard.
No,
Huh?
Not on damage.
doesn't apply to damage.
Oh, okay. So it's 3 plus 5 plus dex is 8. No, 8. 10. Math is hard. I'm sorry. You said 3 plus 2 is 5 plus another 5 for dex. So it's
Jeez.
10.
10. That's one hit. Then you get another hit.
Yeah, now for the other one.
Okay.
How do you have a +5 dex already?
Because my dex is 20.
I didn't think it was that high.
Mm-hmm. So I have a 2 plus 8.
He becomes deeply spiritual. And by that I mean holy. He's coming around, and as he comes around, he does whip this chain whip really hard. Actually whips them both really hard. One of them does actually connect with you, which is, you're like, son of a bitch, because it like wraps, and gives you a whopping 2 points of damage. And you just your daggers lived up to their name. Rip and tear, just, and this guy is done. Let me help you with that. Cultists. Oh, that's right. He's dead. Other cultist. Did the backstab for you, Elspeth. Everyone seems to have things quite in hand.
I'm honestly impressed.
Theo, what's going on over there?
Nothing now. I'm gonna see if I can play with some locks.
Oh dear.
Check for traps.
Yes, if I can get my character moved over. My mouse is now stuck, and I'm just moving the map around, but I can't get it to unclick. Give me a sec. Technical difficulties here.
Hit the escape key.
I
Okay.
am. It's not working.
Oh,
The escape isn't working. Guess you're not
No.
going to have a cage right now.
Well, it's still my turn. I'm going to then go, I guess, go that way.
Okay.
Well, I heard Iadu yelling, but Dundon's on the way there.
and I can handle it.
Thea completely ventilated this dude that came around with the chain whips. Do a perception for me.
Me?
Yep.
Caravan
13.
leaders down there.
I said 13. I don't know if you heard.
Oh, 13. I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You were just giving that look. I'm like,
I was like, hello? Hello? Am I missing something? Hello? This guy seems to be the jailer. She's headed for the locks. You're like,
pull the keys. Thea, I got this. Hold the keys up.
Alright.
For once, your kleptomania back didn't come in handy.
okay.
I guess, yeah, I'm gonna.
Leave them in the cage for the minute.
I was going to say, and don't we got Backstabby McStabberson that we got to deal with?
Yeah,
Yep.
so back around to you, sir.
Thank you.
Backstabby McStabberson is got a hold of his knife and does not
Has a
look happy
concussion.
that you're turning around.
Oh, I'm going to get a hold of his life. So,
Whoa!
all right. I'm going to lash him. That'll be 13 to hit.
You hit?
All right. Damage is 14.
Let me help you with that. You slashed him down. He is dead.
I see Dundon coming up behind me.
Yep.
Okay. I motion him to the other door. That's my
You
turn.
want across the way, you're saying?
Yeah, across the way. And I make a motion like, just get up right at the corner.
Ooh, I like this part. You're getting all spread out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This group hasn't learned never split the party. We
Not
assume
yet.
we're within distance. We aren't. My GM Spidey sense is going, this is a bad idea, Andy.
Listen, there's literally never
yes,
been
yes,
a
so was
sing-
mine when you went running.
I know, but that's the character.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
learn.
you
Listen.
said the buzzword, and I knew it was gonna go to hell.
There was literally at no point in time in this campaign a singular good idea that any of us have followed through on.
But I don't think this group has had the actual experience of Don't Split the Party yet.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
So,
I couldn't bring any of you back anyway, so it's okay.
So, Dundon, you can actually get about there. That's about as far as you can get on your turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Puppy!
and
I'm actually going to stop a little bit short of that.
there we
This
go.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
Because
we're
I
out of
value
initiative
the
now.
idea of cover.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we're out of initiative now.
Yes.
Then I will do the same on the other side and just give him the sign. We're just going to wait here.
Okay. Back to the crowd at the cages.
Because we haven't heard any fighting going on the other direction at all, right?
Correct.
No.
no,
Right.
because it ended in a nanosecond.
Yeah.
I'm
Ugh,
going
why?
to quickly make my way down. I've
This
identified our caravan lead. Who else is in there?
So there are 3 big cages. Caravan leader is in the middle.
Hmm.
There are 2 other folks left and right. And in the corner, not in a cage, but chained to the wall directly there, with none of the fancy accoutrement of the cages, is another person is a strong word. Yadu's not there. Dundon's not there. I don't know how much recognition anyone else would have of this particular type of humanoid.
I'll certainly give it a try.
Let's give me a moment.
Might you want to talk to the caravan leader before you open the doors?
I don't want to let them out.
Yeah.
I want to actually. I just looked up. I can impersonate the dead guy. I want to actually take the robes off of the cultists.
Okay.
Wow.
Make sure
Okay.
Yadu knows it's you.
I know. I'm not putting them on for that very same reason. I'm making sure he sees me when I
Invasion
change
from
into.
The
Well, because I want to do disguise self, so because I'm masking many faces. So I wanted to disguise myself as the one we just killed.
Yep, that'll be an
So-
idea.
I'm making sure I don't do that until Yadu sees me go fully in that wardrobe. So
Smart.
I'm not shish kebabbed. But I do want those robes and the chains to carry her out for now.
Jesus Christ. Listen, I'm glad. Okay, so we found the caravan lead and a couple other people. We should leave them here until we resolve this.
Okay. So in the corner,
We're just gonna drop the keys right in their view and walk away.
No, that's fucked up.
And I have the keys, not you.
Ugh.
so the individual in the corner is or would be intimidatingly large, except he looks decidedly ill. Thin, like has been chained here too long, kind of a thing. You can see around the arms the all of the scabbing and scarring. It's really not looking good. So it's a really sort of a deep red, vaguely orange skin tone. The dark brown hair. It looks like it may or may not have been a ponytail at one point. You're not sure. Pointed ears, sharp teeth, and the fingers. Well, from what you can see, some of the fingers still have claw ends. Some of them don't.
Do they remind me of the talon ends of that thing that had deer antlers?
No.
Okay.
This is like humanoid kind of sharp finger things, only a number of those sharp finger things are missing. And as it looks up, it has yellow eyes.
Bugbear?
Close.
What did you say?
Bugbear.
Same family tree. Ballpark.
Okay. Can I roll a nature and or?
Sure.
All right, yeah, I'll roll nature because this seems like something I would at least have an inkling of. Yeah. All right. So that is a. Let me do math because math is hard. 14.
You're pretty sure hobgoblin.
Similar family, goblinoid.
Yeah.
How? Okay. Look. Alright. Hobgoblin. Caravan lead. Two others.
I recognize the caravan lead, correct? Sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Are you saying that out loud, Azathan?
Yes.
I completely
What's a
ignore you. I go up
hobgoblin?
to the caravan lead.
Don't
Oh my god, what
open
happened?
the cage.
Well, he's not in a cage. He's
No,
in some
he's
other...
no. The caravan lead is in a cage.
I know.
I was talking about the goblin guy.
Oh no, he's on the wall. Don't touch shit.
Can we feed him?
Feed him what?
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry, what?
Feed him what?
I still got rations.
I'm
They're
trying
perfect, all
to
my
converse
rations,
with
but...
caravan lead.
No, I want to feed the goblin dude.
Yeah, I know what you want, but
Hold on. All right, hold on. 1
Yes.
minute before we go touching things. We have a
Utter-
I
dying.
didn't say I wanted to touch
Chaos.
him. I said I wanted to feed him.
You're coming within arm's reach, sure.
Don't.
What could go wrong?
You are on that thing's menu. You are lower on the food chain than that creature. You are
So,
a
like, can
meal.
I feed him the dead guy then? Would he be happier with that than a ration? I'd rather save a ration.
Oh my god.
everyone stop.
I don't know why you're saying everyone. You want to go and do
So
shit.
Yaru, do
I'm
you
trying to
need
keep
help,
shit. Listen, leave him.
with
We have
healing?
other problems.
I will eventually, but right now we just wait here until we get the all clear from the gang back there.
We have
I think at this
other.
point I'm yelling at
The
them to
gang.
stop.
Shut the fuck up, Elspeth.
Yeah, you guys probably just hear us all.
Yeah,
No,
stop
Dundon and I
touching
made our sanity
shit.
checks. That's why we're in the other room.
Leave them. They are secure. We have other problems. Let's go. In case you forgot, our buddies are going to kill shit down the hall.
Then
We're gonna
go,
have
I'll be right
company.
behind
Oh,
you.
Go.
Eric, I'm messaging you.
Oh, good.
Ruh-roh.
What could go wrong?
I'm looking at the caravan lead. I'm like, I'm sorry.
He's safer in there than out here.
Azathan has a point.
Yes, that's fine. I'd like to know what happened.
We can
Wave
get
you.
that information after.
Leave the keys. Just go.
Toss the keys to him. 'Cause I can do
Stay in there until we come back.
Never mind.
So the answer to your question is no.
Oh, were you trying
Yeah.
to take the keys from me?
They were in hand, literally. Like there was there was never going to be a sneaky I stuck those in my pocket moment. Still in hand. So you took the keys to the caravan lead.
As the fan is gonna look at the caravan lead. Stay there until we get back. If we're not back in a couple hours, then leave. Be careful. We didn't clear the entirety of the stairs above you. Don't die. And then I'm basically going to try and usher the others out to go back to the other two.
Wait.
We do not have
We're
time.
supposed to get a reward for helping them and bringing them back. Now we won't get a reward.
Listen, we get a reward if we and they live. Listen, our reward is not shrugging off this mortal coil. Let's go.
Give them away.
Listen, I am certain that if we live, any reward they would pay us is going to be paltry compared to not dying a horrifying, awful death.
As
We
they're
can't
having this
buy
argument, I'm
spells
over
and
here by this
ingredients
point.
without money, in
Yep.
case you forgot.
I am more than aware of that, but it won't matter if we're dead. Let's go.
Okay, at that point, I'm motioning to Elspeth to
Yeah.
end up over by Dundon.
Yeah, we're following.
When I see
Hey.
Thea, I motion her to me.
Hammond. Oh, catch up at the dead guy. Does he have anything on him?
Oh my god.
No. No, he does not.
Do we recognize this dead guy?
No. No, you do not. Because you didn't have really any contact with the townspeople.
Hmm.
However, if you were to guess, you would guess that this is one of the people from the town.
The one of many that were
Somebody.
mentioned that were missing.
What's that?
One of the many that were mentioned to have gone to the grove and never returned.
Yeah.
A bit of that going on.
This guy's still fresh, though.
Juicy.
Shit.
Yes.
He's mostly
Now, Thea is going to look at Iadu and say, "Don't stab me. Don't kill me." And then she's going to put on the robe and change to use disguise faces and change to the jail master.
You're in front.
Okay.
Probably Thea's dog, Shelby's dog
Oh.
is.
No, I was just hearing a
Squeaky toy.
Yes, it's going to
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep,
that's cool. No, I had
Sorry,
that
he's
moment where I
glaring
went,
at me very passive aggressively, like squeaking it because I'm refusing to play with him right now.
the passive aggressive squeakiness. Awesome.
That is a sign of excellence. Okay, so Thea, Iadu. I'm gonna, as I pass by, just a drive-by medicine check. How fresh is that corpse?
Very close to it wasn't not that long ago.
Like, how not long ago?
Like if you had been 10 minutes earlier, that guy might be alive.
Give me a minute. 10 minutes, you say?
Well, that's a ballpark guess.
That's a ballpark drive-by, guys.
Alright, well, you know what? It never hurts because it's a cantrip. I'm just gonna run by, see this corpse, and go, he's relatively fresh. Let's try this and cast Spare the Dying. Just to see if that might help. Probably not, but... Oh, wait, no, never mind. It has to be a living creature. Never mind, so it definitely doesn't work.
No.
Okay, cool.
Gentle repose, maybe. But
Yeah, no, I don't have, I mean...
That's a slot. Don't bother.
Yeah, no. I won't. If I can't spare the dying, it's not worth the spell slot right now.
Nope. He is.
Hold on, still in the castle.
All right. So as you
Thea wants to change who she's disguising as the other one so she can actually use her daggers. Because I don't want to carry around the whips.
It's alright.
Oh, you.
I want to go
thought
after the
of
surgical
that-
guy.
You thought of that just in time. Because
joy.
that is absolutely the one thing you didn't do was pick up the chain whips. You picked up the clothing and left the weapons.
So yeah, I thought of that right before, and she's now disguised as the surgical one, not the.
Okay. So as you move forward, you see again a long. This looks like a church hall kind of thing. There is an altar of sorts at the front. You do see a cultist standing up there, and he calls out to you, Harwood, what's going on? There was a great deal of shouting.
Thea is going to.
He's a
Just
solid.
kinda-
He's a solid 50 feet away. You can. You could maybe dash. Because
You're a
what 30
rogue,
double to
cunning
60?
action dash.
What's that?
She can bonus action dash as a rogue.
Dash.
She might be able to like hold on as she walks up to him like gee.
Yeah, first I'm gonna try, and I'm just gonna shrug, and just gesture back there, and then continue walking forward.
As Eric turns his rolling hand
Yeah, that makes me nervous.
to the task at hand.
Deception checks.
Yeah,
Guess what?
he don't buy it.
He ain't buying it.
Shit.
What has happened to Harwood? And who are you? Okay. Anyone else?
I'd like to get close to the doorway, ideally without being seen, so I could snipe him if it came to it.
That's the problem. You're in a straightaway. There's not a whole lot of hiding space here.
Yeah. I think we should all pretty much just make our way toward the ex-cultist.
The soon-to-be ex-cultist.
Yes.
Especially if Iadu has anything to do with it.
Oh, Yadu.
How about initiative?
How about
Cultist.
let's do that?
Ooh.
22.
7.
10.
21.
Ooh.
14.
Chill.
Oh, I thought you were talking 6 at first.
No. I was playing, but yeah. 14.
Where are you at, Azathan?
10.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Thea, what are you doing?
I am too far, so I'm going to hit him with Repelling Blast.
Is that a wall behind him?
A wall?
Wow.
and Something.
I want to kind of angle him. Can I go if I'm going to blow him into the corner that he's right behind, not down the hallway?
Just slam that bitch into the wall or through the wall.
Yep. That's what we're
Okay.
going for.
What do you does he get a saving throw?
Attack roll.
Oh, she has to do an attack roll.
Yeah, for an Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Well, that's 19.
Okay.
And then, hold on. I found my cheat sheet. Sorry, not related. Give me a sec. Eldritch Blast.
Non sequitur.
The sausages are done.
This is what my brain's been doing to me all week. This is why it's
These
blaring
pretzels
back.
are making me thirsty.
Oh, that's a reference.
Let's see. That is 9 force damage. Right into the
Okay.
corner.
And because
He
you hit, he is blasted, I think.
He rebounds and does not look particularly happy about it, and you also crack the left side of the altar.
Yay.
Dundon, you are next.
I don't think I could get very far with much more than a dash than, like, I don't know. How far could I get?
Run as fast as your short legs will take you.
You could, if you flat out sprinted, you could probably get to the altar.
Oh, well, that was close.
Honestly, I think the idea of seeing a dwarf charging at you at maximum speed with 2 axes would just be fucking terrifying.
Only to have him stop in front of the altar.
But you have to remember, this is all happening in 6 seconds.
That freight
Yep.
train is a
He's
coming.
like, where is Who are you? What
happened
happened
to Harwood?
Blast. Dude is running.
Suddenly, as if from nowhere, dwarf.
Yadu,
I measured it out. I can get to him.
okay.
Listen, we're not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
fastball
Mark.
special the dwarf.
Yeah, basically, I go around the dwarf, and I've got the butt end of my weapon that I can still use.
Yay. What could go wrong?
Everything.
17 to hit.
Or not.
Shocking. You hit.
Uh-oh.
And that'll be 6 points of damage.
Let me help you with that.
Don't kill him.
Oh.
I wanted to.
Mash.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe Azathan can do that.
Azathan.
Yeah.
what is
The
your-
dead thing.
we're still going with this. Follow me. What is
Yep.
your move?
No.
Uh-oh. I am
Like that.
going to move to the... God damn it. I'm going to move to the end of the corridor. And I'm not going to enter the room. I'm just going to take a look around at what this was. Because Because this is obviously something before it was corrupted and defiled by the cultists. What was it?
What it was is what it is. An ambush.
It's a trap.
What is your armor class?
16.
They're also taking necrotic damage.
One of them will be.
Not
One of
yet.
them.
You can respond to one hit.
Two of these cultists, there's one on either side of the door, they both lurch at you
Yep.
to stab you, and one of them actually does hit you for 4 points of damage. Sharp knife.
Yep. Ow.
Unnecessary roughness.
Alright, well, now that it's still my turn,
Yep.
I am going to first take the staff and which one smacked me? Which one actually successfully stabbed me?
To the right.
I'm gonna smack him, or at least try to smack him with the staff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Oh,
So I imagine I'm gonna get him with the sickle part of the staff rather than the blunt side of the staff.
okay.
And for damage, that is,
Are you going for the max or are you going for condition?
I'm going for maximum damage.
So, did you have to roll again for that, or a natural 20 just gave you the full?
I believe if you chose maximum, you got maximum.
Yeah, you got maximum.
Okay, so what's your full blown damage on?
That's
That
10 points
order.
of damage.
Let me help you with that.
So
Every time it's about to happen, I see part of your spirit die.
Well,
okay.
listen, it's better the cultists than us.
The happy place is coming.
Yeah. So it's just the sickle just directly across a critical artery for that cultist, and the other one is going as a step into this aura. Like these necrotic spores are just going to latch onto his skin and just blister. I'd like him to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh, what's the DC on that one?
14.
No. It was so close.
I was hopeful. I was actually hopeful you'd roll well there.
And that is 4 points of necrotic damage.
He starts to freak out just a little bit.
Yeah, as these spores just blister all over his body, including underneath his armor,
No armor.
Yeah, armor, what's that?
clothing, things non-exposed skin.
Cool. Down to Elspeth.
These are really annoying. I'll turn them into fertilizer for fixing this grove.
I would like the remaining cultists to make me a con save.
A narcolepsy save.
I was gonna say, Elspeth just cast sleep on self.
Rose and Pangs.
Woohoo!
Frostbite.
Save.
He saved.
Oh!
All right,
Had to
so
happen sooner or later.
cold coalesces, but does not seem to get a grip on him.
He's got chili mushrooms. Okay.
Do
Theo.
I have-
You hear scrambling and fighting behind you. What do you
Let's
do?
hit him with another Eldritch Blast and put this one back into the corner as well.
So you're going to spin around and hit the guy that's right in front of Azathan.
Yep.
Please roll a 1.
Please roll.
Hold on, that moves you what, 30 feet, right?
No, I think it's 10 feet.
10
Okay.
feet.
What's the distance
It wouldn't be
between...
into me. Don't worry about that.
Shit.
I got a 17.
You hit. What is the damage?
D10.
That's not a D10. This is a 10. It is 10 points of damage. Force damage.
Listen,
That's
Eric, you don't have to worry about anything hitting me, because there's not going to be anything left to hit me.
You slash one down. You get the little necrotic thing going on. Thea whips around and goes, blah! And slams this dude into the corner.
Bitch that.
And you hear something crunch as his head rebounds off the cornerstone.
Nice!
He did.
Fuck that guy. Alright.
Gather round,
Are we
children.
Anyone
Are we
else?
Thea wants to check at the altar. If not,
What are you checking?
I want to see what he was messing with.
On the altar. What it
there-
is an ambush.
There is a book. There's a tome on the altar. That is the only obvious thing that you see.
Okay.
Check
Can
for
I read that
traps.
tome?
Well, other than it's actually a door behind the altar.
Check for traps.
There's a big arch, stone arch, and this is actually a stone door with the symbol of a tree on it.
Hold on,
Check
my
for
outdoor is
traps.
loading. I will check for traps, but I am not there because someone can move me because
Yeah.
my thing is.
Well, you're at
You're
the door
at-
right now, so
So are we calling it?
What?
Oh, you're at the door.
14.
You're
Wait,
fairly,
16.
You're fairly certain there's no trap in or around the book.
Do I recognize the language the tome is in?
Yeah, it's in common.
Oh.
I love how
What is
disappointed
that?
you sounded.
Listen, common just means we don't have to find a translator.
Oh no, I have the glasses that read the languages.
Alright, and we don't have to worry about that either.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
Thea's
have
gonna
to
thumb
worry
through
about
and-
whether or not Belgar had those when he left or not, because he didn't.
Nope. I had just actually given them back to him to get his that dream god. That was when you guys yelled at me for the dream god to not do that little token thing that I got.
Uh-huh.
You said I couldn't deal with that, which meant I left the dream god alone, so I gave him back his scarf and I got my glasses back. The natural order of things.
Little horse trading going on.
Mm.
Okay, so are we... DM,
What
Are
are
we
some of
at-
the spells in that tome?
You have no idea what's in there.
are we out of combat?
Yes.
Okay.
It is also 9 o'clock. I'm not sure what anyone's time is. Are we going till 9:30 or are we at a spot? I can keep going. It's up to the rest of you.
I do
I can
open
keep
tomorrow,
going.
which is unusual for me on Fridays, but I have a long weekend coming up, and it's the holiday season.
So I think then it sounds like that's a request to close.
Yeah, if only because I typically go to bed soon, yeah.
Okay. All right. Legit. I just wanted to check if that's where we're at. We will certainly come back. You have finished off the ambush from the cultists.
We've solved your ambush puzzle.
it's a hambush.
It's
And stop.